What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Raise.
Okay, I need you to stay calm because it looks like Wednesday will be given a new love interest in the next installment. But are Goody Adams and the Morning Song Cult the villains in Season 2? Who is Wednesday's stalker? Shortly after the release of Season 1, fans took to different online forums to share their own theories about what direction might Season 2 go. Without further ado, here is why Wednesday Season 2 will not be what you expect.
The only person who gets to torture my brother is me.
Let's start off with Goody Adams and her true intentions. Netflix is yet to renew the series for a second season, but you have no reason to worry because Wednesday is the most popular show on Netflix, and the showrunners, along with the cast, are on board for Season 2. Those viewership numbers can only mean one thing. Season 2 is definitely happening. To be honest, I think the smartest decision Netflix could do is to renew the show not for 1, but for 3 more seasons so that we could follow Wednesday's journey in Nevermore till the very end. And then they could easily continue the series with Pugsley's time in Nevermore. Don't you guys think this is a good idea? Now, back to Goody and her mysterious nature. Throughout the series, Wednesday didn't learn much about her ancestor. While Goody proved to be helpful when it comes to the outcast in Jericho, the witch doesn't seem really honest. When Morticia and Wednesday discuss their visions, Morticia says that Goody lost her way as a witch because she got obsessed with revenge. Knowing this, I think Goody might be the next villain in the story. I feel like something was wrong with her. But what about Bianca and Morning Song Cult?
Hello, Thing.
Bianca Barclay, a character portrayed by the beautiful and talented Joy Sunday, began the series as one of the most annoying characters, but viewers discovered that she has her own issues. When we met Bianca's evil siren mother, Gabrielle, we understood where Bianca is coming from, and based on Gabrielle's introduction in Season 2, the follow-up will explore the Morning Song Cult more. Thus, the Morning Song Cult could become Wednesday's new enemy. I have a feeling that we'll see the titular character and Bianca together fighting Gabrielle and her evil plans. In the first installment, viewers discovered that Bianca's mother used her siren song to manipulate her way into Nevermore Academy. We also know that the Morning Song Cult is led by Gabrielle and a man named Gideon, who Gabrielle has since married, making him Bianca's stepfather. Gabrielle also said that she will reveal Bianca's secrets if she doesn't return to Morning Song. So yeah, it seems like we already know who the villain of Season 2 is. Do you guys have any theories about this? Let us know before we jump into more details regarding the return of Larissa Williams. Larissa Williams, the principal of Nevermore Academy, dies in one of the most heartbreaking scenes of the series. She loses her life when Marilyn Thornhill, the botany teacher, and the evilest person in Season 1, possess her. Based on what we saw, Larissa Williams is dead. But this is Wednesday after all, a show about outcasts, ghosts, and different kinds of species, so we wouldn't be surprised if Williams makes a spectacular return in the next installment. We also know that you need to smash that like button if you want Larissa Williams to return to Nevermore. It's time to look into Wednesday's ending.
My name is
Okay, before we try to give answers to all those questions that occurred in the finale of Season 1, let me take a moment and shout out to everyone involved in the making of Wednesday. Tim Burton did an incredible job. Jenna Ortega, oh my god, Jenna Ortega's performance was amazing, and I really don't understand why some people claim Wednesday is overrated. Now, there are a lot of people confused by the ending of the first installment. That's understandable because the show's creators did this intentionally. More precisely, they purposely left us with a couple of cliffhangers and hundreds of questions because they want us to beg for Season 2. One of the biggest cliffhangers regarding the finale of Season 1 is without a doubt Wednesday's stalker. Who is it? Well, the stalker is actually... Tyler? No, it can't be. Maybe Bianca? Marilyn Thornhill? Maybe she's alive? As Wednesday was leaving Nevermore behind, she received a cell phone from one of her love interests in the series, the handsome and talented Xavier Thrope. He tells her that his number's in there. Shortly after, she receives a mysterious text from an unknown number. A lot of fans know that Tim Burton enjoys plot twists, and Xavier being the stalker wouldn't make sense simply because this would be an expected storyline. In other words, that would be too obvious. Bianca is also an obvious candidate, but I think the stalker will be a character we never met. There will be a bunch of new characters in the second installment, so this seems like a reliable theory. Don't you think so? Another thing most fans don't expect is the return of Marilyn Thornhill.
a fitting end, don't you think?
As mentioned before, there are a lot of questions regarding the plot for the next installment. There are also hundreds of theories about it, and based on those theories, we didn't really lose the botany teacher. In fact, a lot of fans claim that she is very much alive and will return in the much-anticipated follow-up. If Larissa Williams is returning to the show, we shouldn't rule out the possibility of Marilyn returning as well, since we don't really see Marilyn being killed or taken to jail. This character likely survived. Also, a lot of fans enjoyed Christina Ricci's portrayal of the character because she played the titular character in the 90s movies. Seeing her reprise her role would be incredible, especially if she's no longer the villain in the story. What do you guys think about Marilyn's return? Let us know before we jump into some crazy theories about Lurch.
Cast, you gotta outthink them. You know, we have roots that go all the way back to...
According to some fans, Lurch isn't really Lurch. There were many hidden details and Easter eggs in the finale of the series, but only the most eagle-eyed fans noticed these details. As Wednesday leaves Nevermore, you can see that Lurch is without the Addams family, which is different than in his previous scenes in which he's always with Morticia, Gomez, and Pugsley. The rest of the family's absence seems a bit weird because why wouldn't they come to take their daughter? Another thing that supports the theory of Lurch not being Lurch is the lack of Lurch's glassy eye. They look quite different compared to what they looked like at the beginning. Knowing the team that works on Wednesday, this is not a mistake. There's definitely more, and Lurch is perhaps a shapeshifter. Maybe Wednesday is not going home after all, and she just walked right into a trap. That would be a wild opening scene for season 2.
Unlike my novel, not every thread has been tied up, nor every question.
Another thing that most fans don't expect is Tyler becoming Wednesday's ally. At the end of the first installment, Tyler is seen transforming into a Hyde once again, breaking off his chains and leaving the back of the ambulance. This clearly means that Tyler is on freedom and thus he won't go to jail. While there's a possibility that he will still be a villain in the next installment, that would once again be an expected storyline, and based on the first installment, you should always expect the unexpected. Per a report by Netflix, you need to smash that like button and notification bell, so you'll never miss out on any of the videos in the future.
Stalker become tomorrow's nemesis.
Even though Tyler proved to be the villain, we should all consider the fact that he was always under the influence of Marilyn Thornhill. This means that Tyler regrets being such a bad person, and since he has developed feelings for Wednesday, he could easily turn into her ally. See you in the next video.